Good morning. It's Wednesday, May 15th, and I'm in Dallas, Texas, at you'll recognize right behind me the Reunion Globe, or whatever that's called. And over here you may recognize Dealey Plaza, famous place from American history. And the place I'm standing right now is known throughout the annals of conspiracy theories as the Grassy Knoll. So it's time for a little run, a little 5K run here in Dallas. We'll see how I do. It's nothing quite like a run, just before dawn. Where am I? This is the site of the former Texas School Book Depository, and I want to point out an important word on this plaque that's behind me here. The word is allegedly. Can you see this? Allegedly. This is where Lee Harvey Oswald allegedly shot John Kennedy. Some things are not settled in Texas yet, and so what we see here is a representation of both sides of the story. Allegedly. Here's Founders Plaza, and there is apparently this is funny. We got a log cabin on probably the world's most expensive foundation. Can you see this? But it is the Founders Log Cabin. It's the Bank of America Plaza, and I'm here on Main Street. Now this is the actual route that President Kennedy's motorcade took in November of 1963. Right down, this wasn't here. This is public art, where they ran out of places to put the piping left over when they drained this swamp. Build buildings like this anymore. It's really too bad. That's a very cool stone building. I wonder what it is. This is the west end of Dallas. This apparently is where the music industry started here in Dallas at the Records Building. And this is the famous corner that you come up to where the motorcade made a right turn and went up past this building, where on the 6th floor-ish up there, Lee Harvey Oswald, again, allegedly shot John Kennedy, who was at that time the President of the United States. So Lee Harvey Oswald and I are both lawbreakers now, having run across the street against the red light. So the motorcade was coming down this street, right by this grassy knoll where Abraham Zapruder stood with his 16 millimeter camera and shot John Kennedy about here. The car sped up and went underneath this overpass and up to the Parkland Hospital, which is now 3.5 miles away, or about 5K. So my thinking is, this is perfect. I will run 5K to that hospital, and I'll have my 5K for Texas time. Okay, I'm a brave guy, but really, you gotta run through this to get to the hospital? I don't think so. This is too scary for me. Okay, right there, that's the fence behind which the second alleged shooter shot from, right there. Would have been a perfect spot to be if you were shooting that day. When you're training for a marathon, as I am, it's sometimes important to take a little coffee break. This place is called the Records Grill. I think it's the Record Grill. It's a little tiny coffee shop, kind of in the old style of a dining car. Okay, these people are going to go with me. It's only 5K to jog from here to the Parkland Hospital, which is, up that way. The Parkland Hospital, that's where Kennedy was shot. So you could run from here to there and be a 5K. You with me? The Grassy Knoll, the underpass, and here we go to Parkland Hospital. It is a beautiful Texas sunrise, I will say that. And I've jogged all the way from Dealey Plaza down here to the emergency room over by the Parkland Medical Center. It's a good thing I was able to get here because my legs are killing me. But there's my 5K for Dallas.